Good evening, afternoon, and morning, wherever you may be. This is the Review Revolution, back with the DC Universe Wave 10, figure number 4. Figure number 4. Oh man, they're going away. They're going away fast. We're getting them knocked out here. But as you can see, figure number 4, Powergirl. I know that when I first kind of lined all the figures up, I said that between Powergirl, the Joker, and Man-Bat, it was going to be a tough call to see who was going to be at the top. And I'm telling you, it is a tough call. It really, really is. To be honest, the wave could have ended with her. I mean, if there were no other figures in the wave, and they managed to squeeze in Period X into these 4 characters, then I would be happy. I would be thrilled. I mean, it's one of the things. Powergirl is an awesome, awesome figure. She's just great. Take a look at her in the pack. I'm not going to spend much time on the packaging anymore. You've seen it. It's done. You know, we know. But see her in there. Great colors. I mean, the red, white, and blue. It's really nice. Her hair, you may be able to tell. You'll certainly be able to see more of it once we get her out of the pack. But the hair has highlights on it. The layer that you can tell on the cape, just really beautiful, really beautiful. And on the back, you know, we've got the picture of her, got her bio. Believed to be the granddaughter of an ancient Atlantean mage, Arion, Kara was sent thousands of years into the future to spare her from Aaron's evil half-brother, Garn, Danuth. Kara emerged from her time-spanning life pod and was taken under the wing of Superman, who introduced her to the Justice Society of America, a team that helped Kara to master her own magically created superpowers and adopt the guise of the heroine Powergirl. Right. Okay. So that's one version. Now I'm not 100% sure on this. From what I've been told, or what I've read, I should say, is that Mattel's line of DC Universe figures, the figures that are being put out by Mattel, they're all going to be based on the Earth 1 DC line. So anything from alternate Earths, Elseworlds, those type of figures, off limits, can't be done. Those are DC Direct figures. But figures that are part of the Earth 1, those are fair game. And after the Crisis, that actually became Powergirl's backstory. For those of you who know the figure, you know that she actually is the Supergirl from Earth 2. And not to get a whole lot into the backstory there, during the Crisis of the Infinite Earths, she actually came to Earth 1 and kind of found her spot. Now, they've rewritten her story. That's not really her bio anymore. They've kind of gone back to the Kryptonian story of it, which I really prefer. Whether she be a alternate Earth Supergirl or an Atlantean, I don't really care. She's just a great looking character. Really beautiful, really beautiful. Oh, and to go over her stats, first appearance, All-Star Comics 58 in February 1976. Real name, Karen Kara Starr, occupation superhero and software designer. Base of origins, New York City. Now that's interesting, New York City. I mean, most of the time things that take place in New York are actually translated for Metropolis. Metropolis has kind of become the New York of DC, but apparently they actually have New York. Special abilities, super strength, super speed, nigh, invulnerable, and flight. Yeah, that really sounds like a Supergirl to me, not much of an Atlantean. But, yeah, that's her bio. Again, I'm not spending too much time on the package. Let's go ahead and get her open and have some fun with the figure, okay? You know, sometimes when you're at the store and you see a figure on the rack and you realize, man, that is just a cool figure, and you grab it and you know you're going to love it. It's not until you really get it home and bust it open that you realize how hot that character is. And Powergirl, man, I'll tell you, I've got a plan. I've got a plan on who's going to be number one. But this figure, 10, perfect 10, first perfect 10 for the review revolution. She is just fabulous. She looks great. She's just an she's an all around very interesting character. And I mean, she can really go tit for tat for any of the other characters out there. Taking a look at the figure, I mean, starting with the face, I mean, look how beautiful that face is. The eyebrows, the eyes, the blonde hair, even highlights in the hair that's not overdone. You know, with Black Canary, it's dirty. It looks bad. With Powergirl, it is beautiful. Like I said, the red, white, and blue, the gold on her, the gold rope going across her chest, just very nice, very nice. Like I said before, the red, white, and blue, the entire look comes across really, really well. And she doesn't have a lot of detail as far as, like, you know, application detailing on the body. So there are no paint applications. The only place where it was kind of touch and go would be around the gloves, and those turned out fine. She's got the soft plastic cape that you get from the DC the DC Universe line. Now the head, the articulation in general, I'm guessing this is going to be the case for the Wave. The heads do not go up or down, really. She has a little bit, but not much. Just, you know, turns around. Got the up, out, pivot on the arm. The arms I do like. They're not as spindly as like Harlequin's, which I think were terrible. The arms here, probably much more like Wonder Woman. But got the articulation in the bicep and the wrist and on the fist. She does have a crunch. Pivot. Actually, probably look better there. Yeah, pivot. Legs out. Knee bends. Foot. And then no twist there, which is a shame. But the skin tone, very warm skin tone, very natural skin tone. With some characters, the skin tone that they give is either a little too pale or maybe even a little too pink. But in the case of Powergirl, her skin tone is very warm. There's a good wash over the figure, highlights in all the right places. I mean, look at that sculpt. That is incredible. She comes with the leg, the left leg of Imperiex, if anyone's keeping track of that still. But she is number 4 in our countdown of the top 7 of the DC Universe Wave 10 figures. You'll have to utterly forgive me for milking these puns, but that's been Powergirl. Thanks, guys.